What is up, guys? Welcome back to Zach Snacks Cooking Channel. Happy New Year from my family to yours. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, enjoyed my Christmas videos with your family and friends. And today, as you see down below, we're going to be cooking dinner rolls. Now let's get into this new year and let's kick it off right with some baking videos with Zach Snacks Cooking Channel. You can click under in the videos tab down below to check out a variety amount of other videos I have done in the past. Now, let's go ahead and kick this off. We're going to be cooking from the comfort of your home, my home, our home. Zach Snacks, our motto is satisfying any appetite, and that's what I'm going to help you do from the comfort of your home. Let's kick it in right into 2021. So let's get to the video. Alright guys, so first we're going to be using our KitchenAid mixer today, and if you do not have a KitchenAid, you can get your handheld mixer and use a bowl. Alright, here we go. So we're going to get our bowl, and then we're going to get 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Grab our flour, get our 3/4 cup. Here we go. That's one. That's two. And that's 3/4. Set this to the side. We're going to pour in our undissolved yeast, our 2 tablespoons of sugar. That's 1. This is 2. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we're just going to set this to the side for just a second while we get our rest of our ingredients together. You're going to need a microwavable bowl, and then you're going to put 1/2 cup of milk. Two tablespoons of butter. You can take it from your stick. And then 1/4 cup of water. So let's set this in the microwave for about 45 seconds. At least until your buttermilk is warm and it has melted. Here we go. "45 seconds. There we go. Now that our microwave is going off, it should be warm. If it's hot, you should use something, let's say, something to help you get it out. But I was able to manage. So, now we're going to pour into our KitchenAid mixer with our flour mix and our yeast and our sugar. Like so. Set that to the side over there. And now we're going to let this mix on medium for 2 minutes to get everything mixed up together. And as it is mixing, occasionally just go in there and scrape the sides with a soft spatula. Or anything you can use. Okay? Alright guys, so now that we have let this mix for 2 minutes, we're going to power this off. And now we're going to get 1/4 cup of flour. We're going to add that to the mix. Grab your flour. You're going to add 1/4 cup. Of flour. And turn that back on up to high and let that mix for another 2 minutes. If it's still not soft, then you need to continue to add in flour. I'm going to help add more flour and help mix in the sides. Now I'm going to show you guys. Come on. So now I'm just going to mix the sides in like so. Just going to help mix this together. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to let the KitchenAid do the rest. As you can see, it is starting to get fluffy. So that is a good sign. After we added our 1/4 cup of flour. I haven't added any extra just yet. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so I'm going to stop that for a second. And it's still a little bit smooth, so I'm going to add another 1/4 of flour. So I'm just going to pull that up. I'm going to add my 1/4 of flour. And now I'm going to help with my mixer. Just help mix it up just a little bit more. As you see, isn't yeah? Look at that. That's how it should be getting. As you add in more flour, you don't want to add in too much at a time, because you're gonna then have to add water, because it's gonna be too much flour. It's gonna be too fluffy. Now let's try this. And that's what we're starting to get. Alright, now that we're done with the dough part in the KitchenAid, now we're going to flour our surface. So you're going to need your flour. Let's flour your surface. Let's get our dough out of here. Like so. Easy peasy. And now we're just going to knead it for a couple minutes to get it all doughed up. You'll get that joke if you watch my previous videos. Alright. Your dough should be pretty warm because of the milk and the butter that we have warmed up. So if your dough is pretty warm, that is why. And it's really going to help it rise when we set it for a couple minutes. See how that's coming together? It's not so sticky anymore. We're pushing it into each other like so. This is how you knead it. Just pull the outside flaps in and push it in with your palms. I've made plenty of dough on this channel, so if you do not like this method, there is other methods on the channel. Alright, so now that we have this dough done, we're going to set it in that bowl, that small bowl right there. We're going to let it sit for 10 minutes with a cloth over it. Alright, let's get that going. Then after that, we're going to come back, and then we're going to have to let it sit a little bit longer to let it rise just a little bit more. So now we're going to let it sit. Set it right there. I'm going to set our cloth over it for 10 minutes for the first time. See you guys back then. Alright guys, so after 10 minutes of waiting for that to double in size, you're going to grab it. You need to save that, because we're going to need that again. And then it should have doubled in size. Now you're going to need your dish that you're going to be placing it in. I'm using one of my Pyrex dishes. And then you're going to make this, pull this out, and form into 12 balls. After you made as many as you can, you're going to need some flour, and we're going to flour our surface again. And then we're going to try to make these even smaller to 12 equal balls. Alright, so after you flour your surface, like so, we're going to take these out. of there. We're just gonna move this back, set that aside for right now. We're gonna try to make 12 equal balls. So get these apart. Alright, so now that you have your 12 balls, now we're going to get our dish back over here and we're going to place them to our dish. Let's put them in. Now after we got all 12 dinner rolls into our pan, we're going to set them over there, put the towel over it, and let them rest for 30 more minutes. And after that, we're going to get them in the oven. Here we go. Let those rest for 30 minutes and we'll be back. Alright guys, so after 30 minutes of our rolls been sitting under, they should have doubled in size. Now we're going to put this in the oven for 20 minutes on 375. So, set this on the top for a second while I set this to 375. We're going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes. After we get them in the oven, we're going to set a 20-minute timer. Here we go. Alright. Then when those get done, we are going to melt some butter in a container so we can spread on the top. So, we're going to set a 20-minute timer now. And we're going to let those bake. And we'll be back in 20 minutes. Alright guys, now that the oven has went off, we're going to get our dinner rolls out of the oven. So I'm just going to set one of these down. We're going to sit it on there because it's going to be pretty hot. Get our mitts together. I hope you have already melted your butter. About 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to clear that off. We're going to grab our butter out of the microwave that we have already melted. Still a little hot. Set that down like that. We're going to use a spoon and we're going to just spread the butter over our rolls. These rolls are looking really good. Wow. And then after that, we're going to let them sit for just a second, and then we're going to taste test. So here we go. Let these sit for a couple minutes, and then we're going to taste test, and we're going to wrap it up. Alright guys, it's time for the best part of the show, the testing table. Now, let's grab one, let's try it, and I'm going to tell you how it goes. Here we go. This is really good. I hope you guys like this recipe. I highly recommend it. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Go down below, like, comment, subscribe, and share it with a family and friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to ZAIRE'S Creative Corner. His information will be down below also. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And oh, one more thing. Happy New Year. and have you yourself a good 2021. Let's do this together. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.